Alex, hey.
Huh? What do you want, Josie? I'm in the middle of work right now, all right?
Just so happens that I came home a day faster than I was expecting.
What? Well, I never heard anything about that happening.
I'm aware of that. I meant to come home earlier without really telling you anything about it.
Why would you...
Are you not sure what this might all be about right now?
Well,
Well, allow me to explain this to you then. While I was away having my baby and letting my parents see them, I heard some reports from the neighbors here. They told me that while I've been gone, this younger girl who says that she's your little sister has been going over to your house a lot. But they didn't understand how that could be possible since you always told them that you only have brothers. At this point, you're in a position that's going to be very hard for you to get out of, Alex.
What?
Because in order to come home and see if all those things the neighbors had been saying were true, I made sure to come home a day earlier than I had told you while you were at work. And when I arrived here...
If you lay a hand on that girl, I will screw you up!
I'm not going to do anything to her. I only just walked into the house a second ago and heard her slam the door to the bathroom upstairs shut before she got into it.
You better not! All right, well, now that you've seen what's going on, you need to get out of my house.
Huh? I'm the one that has to go?
My house is now meant for my girlfriend and I to live in. And soon I'd like to start making some babies with her, which means we have to have the place all to ourselves.
Wait. I think you're a bit mistaken there, though, because this place is my house, not yours.
But while you were away with the baby staying at your parents' house, she moved in with me and has been living there now. And as the breadwinner of the house, I'm wanting for her to live together with me for good. In other words, that house has now become mine and my girlfriend's house. And you'll have to take all your things and go somewhere else.
Oh, come on. Did you not just hear me say that the house is my house?
I'm asking you to please get out of there already.
Even though I'm telling you that this place is mine?
Then let's get a divorce.
But it hasn't even been 2 months since we had our baby.
I promise to pay you both child support and a settlement over this, so please, just divorce me and go. In a few days we can talk about all of this in more depth, but for right now, could you please just leave? I'm sorry, but all you're doing now is getting in the way of my love life with my girlfriend.
I see. Sorry for being such a nuisance.
Thank you so much for listening to me and understanding that. I'll make sure that any of your things that you leave in the house will be sent to your parents' place in the next few days. From now on, I don't want you coming back out to my house anymore.
Well, it's not like your girlfriend is making any efforts to get out of the bathtub for me. So for today, I'll back down and go find somewhere else to spend the night. However, you are aware that this house is under my name, meaning that it is owned by me, right?
What?
I'll be seeing you tomorrow, Alex.
Yo, Josie, it's one thing to ask for a settlement and all that crap from me, but now you're asking me to pay child support as well? What the hell are you thinking?
Excuse me? Didn't you just say the other day that you would be willing to pay me both a settlement and child support for having that affair and letting your girlfriend move into my house?
I never said that!
Alex, I literally just scrolled up to the text you sent me saying that and can reply to it right now so that you can see it too.
Well, I didn't think I'd actually have to pay something like that, though.
The one that got me pregnant was you, Alex, and as the father, you're going to take some responsibility for their needs by paying child support.
I had only seen them a few times, though, after you gave birth to them, and that was it, because you ran off to your parents' house for a few weeks. So you're asking me to pay for that? If you're going to be taking full custody of them in the divorce, what makes you think that I want to pay for something that I'm not even going to have a say in?
Listen, Alex, the reason you're going to have to pay child support is because you won't have a say in their life, because you did something that no family would ever want, and that's having an affair.
Huh?
If the mother takes full custody of the child in the divorce, that means the father has to step in and pay child support as a means of making sure the child is still okay. That's how this system works, all right.
What?
If you're going to have such a fit over this, then you go and talk with your mother about what's happening here. Seems your father, her husband, did the exact same thing to your mother as you've done to me, and that's why your parents got a divorce and your mother had to take you. And she told me that he paid child support to her until you turned 18, just like you'll be doing for our baby.
Are you kidding me? Is that something I have to pay you 100%?
Of course.
With something like this, is it possible for me to pay with a credit card every month so that I don't have to take all the money out of my debit account? Adding in the settlement I already have to pay you, it's going to be close to $100,000 this year alone.
If you're wanting to know how to handle all of this, go and have that conversation with your mother.
What?
I was told by her that the best way to handle all of this is to have my cheating husband pay everything off in one lump payment, because if not, he might try and run away and never pay anything else to me again.
Does that mean my mom was going on about something that will most definitely put her own son into debt?
That's what she meant. When I went and spoke with your mother about how you had an affair, she was in disbelief that you turned out the same way as your good-for-nothing father, and she began to cry.
What? When did you even have a chance to talk with my mom anyway? Yo! As for all that money you were asking me for, I made sure to pay it all off in one lump payment.
Oh, great. I got a call from my lawyer about that, actually.
I'm betting you didn't think I could get all of this money to you so quickly, right?
Well, I guess I didn't. I had heard that you'd be paying for your girlfriend's settlement as well, which made me think that that would be pretty much impossible for someone like you to handle.
Well, as you can see, that wasn't that impossible for me at all. Sure, I had to get into some debt for a little bit there in order to do so, but I figured out a way to get all that money paid off in an instant. Would you like me to tell you how I'm getting all this money?
There's no point in me really being interested in that, to be honest with you.
What the hell? You're not even a little bit interested?
That's right. Not interested at all.
What the hell, Josie? You really are the most boring woman ever, aren't you?
So sorry for being more boring than that young girl you let take my place. Now, I have a customer coming here shortly, so I have to go.
Hey, wait! Jeez, not even gonna thank me for the freaking money now? Yo, Josie! Why the hell do the both of us have to get out of this house now?
If you don't get out of there really soon here, then I'm going to have to take drastic measures with the both of you, and you're not going to like that one bit.
Listen to what I'm asking. Why the hell do we both have to leave this house? Isn't it screwed up that the breadwinner has to leave his house?
Sure it is. But like I was saying a while back, since I'm the one who owns that house and am asking two squatters to leave it, there are no legal problems with any of what I'm doing, and why those documents you've received are very much real.
Why the hell would you be the owner of this place when we're divorced now?
So you really don't have any memory of the past? The fact that you could even forget something as simple as that is what's unbelievable to me.
What the hell are you going on about?
That house is the house I received from my late grandpa when I was still single and hadn't met you yet.
What?
I told you when you moved into it with me that it was my house as well.
Huh?
Originally, the place was my dad's house, but he didn't really want it anymore after my grandpa was gone, and so before you and I tied the knot, he gave it to me as a gift. Of course, the place was old at the time, and so before we had our wedding and everything, my family made sure to have the place remodeled a bit, like the front of the house and such.
Now that you mention it, that stuff was all happening.
And that is why, since we are now divorced, you're the ones who have to leave that house.
I never thought that you would become the owner of this house, though. I was totally convinced that because I was the breadwinner, this place had become my house.
Well, if you get that I'm the owner of that house now, you get your crap together and get out of there, please.
Do we really have to leave this house no matter what?
I plan to start leasing that house out to someone soon, so you need to be out of there by the end of this month at the latest. I need to have the place cleaned by a professional crew and all, so I really do need you both out of there pronto, so hurry it up.
Are you kidding me? Josie?
What is it now, man? By the way, didn't I tell you that I don't want you talking to me anymore, but to my lawyer about all this stuff?
Give me back that money.
Huh?
Well, about the, that money I was talking about before that I was getting? Well, it's no longer there. Or rather, I let it get away from me. So I was hoping that you could give all of that money I gave to you back, and then I could start to pay you monthly with it over time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Before we start talking about anything else, the money you were talking about the other day that you paid me with in one go was all borrowed money, right?
Right.
And you were going on about how you knew this was the way to get all the money back in order to pay off that borrowed money you took out, right?
Is that what I was saying?
Tell me, where exactly did you think you'd be getting any money from in order to pay off your debts?
I planned to sell the house.
The house? As in my house?
I thought that the place was mine at the time, but then you said it was under your name, so yes, your house.
Are you kidding me?
I went to a friend of mine who happens to be a realtor and asked him to take a look at the house and give me an estimate for it, and he said at the very least the place could sell for around $120,000. That's when I felt this huge burst of relief, thinking I'd have a way to pay off all the debt I'd be getting into. But in the end, I had no right to sell the house.
Are you insane, Alex?
What?
You are so stupid. That is the only word I could think of for you was that.
Yo, you shut the hell up, Josie.
Oh, and as for the settlement and the child support, you're not getting any of it back.
What?
And I never said anything about you being allowed to pay me little by little, did I?
No way, Josie! Then how the hell am I gonna be able to pay off this debt I'm in now? The man I borrowed it all from isn't the kind of person who'll sit around waiting all day for that money.
How about you stop talking to me about that, please? I had a right to getting all this money from you, and that's why I did it. As for how you got all that money and how to pay it off, that's all up to you to take care of now, right?
Please don't say things like that and help me!
And for starters, you asking me back for all the money you had to pay me for everything you've done wrong to me now goes to show that you have not reflected at all on what you've done.
Wait, what I'm saying is that if you give me that money back right now, I'll figure out a way to pay you over time.
I can't trust you anymore, and that's why you're not being given that option. And the fact that you're asking for all the money you gave me back now is only making it more and more difficult for me to trust what you're saying.
What?
Thank God I chose to get all of this money from you in that lump payment.
No way! I'm in debt $100,000 to some loan shark now!
My baby is starting to wake up and cry now, so goodbye.
What the hell is gonna happen to me after all of this? My girlfriend's gone and left me now. After she found out about how much debt I've gotten into, she went and left me. And my mom is telling me she's cutting ties now. I'm all alone now.
Jesus frickin' Christ, why do you keep talking to me about it? Just get the hell out of my house already before I call the police on you. I told you to get out of there by the end of the month at the latest, and there are only 2 days left for you before I send them over.
Hey, Josie, how about you and I start living in this house together again?
Are you frickin' serious?
If we can do that, then I can work like I've always been and use that money to take care of you and the baby. And if you take your paid time off from your job some more, then we could use that money to help pay off my debt while you stay home and care for the little rascal. Then it would be no time before the debt is paid off and we no longer have to worry about it, right? Hey, doesn't this sound like the perfect plan for everyone involved here?
Shut the hell up already! In the past, people always talked about how even monkeys were able to reflect on the wrongs they've done and change their ways. But being asked now by someone who can't even do what monkeys can to get back together, no way, no!
No way, Josie! How could you? You and I are a couple who only had our first baby a couple of months ago, right? In other words, as long as I change a bit and do my best to take care of you both, we don't have to talk about this anymore, right? Then you won't have to make such a big deal about things like the settlement and child support, and I'll have my debt paid off. So please, Josie, will you get back together with me and then help me figure out some way to take care of this debt I'm in? Now that I think about it, where have you moved away to, Josie? I went to your parents' place the other day asking about you, and your mom told me that you'd moved away before slamming the door in my face. They left soon after that, and now the house is empty. If you tell me where you're living right now, I can be there within a day. Wait, what? None of these messages are being read anymore? Josie?
That day, I finally decided it was time to block Alex. And like my lawyer had said to me for a while, there was no reason not to since I'd already gotten everything I needed out of the guy. He was never able to find me again either after that, and so I was able to finally have some peace and quiet knowing that I could finally move on with my life. I only learned about this a bit after, but it sounds like Alex had quit his job at the company and no longer had any way of making the money that he needed for his debt. It turns out that the girl he cheated on me with was the daughter of one of the chairmen for the company. In order to avoid any more issues from someone like Alex, the company told him he'd be fired soon after the investigation into him was finished, and he quit before they could finish. It turns out that the girl was also disowned by her parents and was now out on the streets herself. She's apparently started to work at a strip club now as a hostess and will most likely stay there for the rest of her life, because she never went to college and never gained any other work experience prior to this. The last thing I heard about her was that she had only just turned 20 when she began to go out with Alex, which would mean they had a 10-year difference from one another. So it really does make sense that her father wanted Alex gone and wanted to cut ties to her as well, because that would be a very unfortunate story to have to be connected to. When it comes to the debt that Alex had gotten himself into, a group of men, all in black tracksuits, came and encircled him and took him away in their truck, and he was never heard from again. That all happened after he had not paid a single penny to the loan shark by the end of the month. And to be honest, I think he's as good as dead now. And with that, I was now officially a single mother who no longer had any man to rely on for help. But of course, that's no problem for me at all, because I luckily have both of my parents to help me out, as well as Alex's mother, who comes out from time to time to help with the baby. To be honest, I find this outcome a lot better than whatever could have happened had Alex stayed my husband and my baby's father. I'm really thankful for all the people who are stepping in to help me with this change in my life, and I promise them all that I'll do my best to become a great mother. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Hey Mike, what's up? This is Sally. Remember me from the social gathering the other day?
Yes. How are you, Sally?
That party was fun. I was so happy to meet a guy like you. I really had a good time. We really hit it off, don't you think?
Yes, I thought so too.
If you want, would you like to have dinner someday? It'd be a great opportunity to get to know each other better.
Sure, I look forward to it. Is there any place you'd like to go?
Oh, how about that Italian place across the street from where the party was?
Yes, I know it. Heard that it was on the news a lot, and it was a bit hard to get reservations or something.
Really? First I heard.
I'll give them a call and try to make reservations, okay? I'll get back to you. Please wait.
No problem.
Sorry to keep you waiting. As I thought, can't get a reservation. Sorry. They said it wasn't possible for a while.
Too bad.
How about a Japanese-style place that a friend of mine recommends?
Sounds great! You have such friends, I take it.
Yes, I guess. The fish dishes are supposed to be pretty good. By the way, I recommend the rice tea porridge. Really delicious.
Rice porridge?
Yeah, the place is popular with women, so you'd love it.
Rice porridge? Really? LMAO, that kind of guy I see.
What? Do I sense a change?
You said Japanese restaurant, so I figured expensive sushi. You know, New York style. Porridge? LOL. Didn't realize you saw me as some poor country girl.
Not into Japanese food so much?
I didn't say that. The place you're talking about is just some local eatery, right?
Well, not really.
Invite a girl like me on a first date to a cheap local eatery?
Cheap?
Yes, cheap. The party we went to, all the guys there are making six-figure salaries, and you invite me to a cheap local Japanese restaurant. Is this place in Chinatown? Or is your salary low?
That's kind of rude in my opinion.
But it's the truth. And that Italian place, that you just made that all up, can afford to take me there, right?
I didn't make it up. Can't get a reservation there. It's really popular.
Nice try. I'm not going to get duped again. I'm going to call the organizers of that party and tell them you made up your annual salary. You're busted, mister. You penniless liar. See ya! Hey, you were at the organizers' party again today. Are you still trying to con innocent girls?
You again? Nice seeing you again today. Is there something I can help you with?
I called the social club organizers. Why are you still able to attend? You never give up, do you? How the hell did you sneak in? What nerve! I'm speechless. I am going to have to contact the organizers again. I have to point out their security procedures too. What a hassle. You really should know your place. You don't belong. Don't you get it? Hey, you!
You again? Please.
That's my line. And that party, the age limit was 35. So why were you there? You lied about your annual income. So why didn't they kick you out?
Maybe because I'm not lying. That could be it.
That's BS.
You can think what you like, but we're complete strangers. Just ignore me. You don't have to message me anymore. Don't mind me. Why don't you just worry about what you want? None of my business.
I can't stand you being around, TBH. You tried to trick me into thinking you were some high-income guy. It just pisses me off. I'm going to keep complaining to the organizers until they kick you out. Hey, I saw you. Finally gave up, I see. Good riddance, LMAO.
What is it this time?
I saw you at Denny's this afternoon. You were with some cheeky-looking woman in her mid-20s.
Am I not allowed to eat at Denny's?
No, not at all. I was just going to say it suited you, LOL. And the woman? Looks like the type that would satisfy with crappy diner food like that. Probably picked her up with one of your cheapo methods. Am I right? Guess that means my complaint to the organizers went through. Kicked out for life. LOL, LOL!
Kicked out? No. Even after you made that complaint, I'm still attending those parties.
What's that?
The woman you saw me with? I met her at one of those parties last weekend. That Denny's is right near my office. It was convenient. and I like Denise anyways. Her office is nearby, so we had lunch, that's all.
Is that so? Well, 2 peas in a pod, lol. As long as you're not around, I'm happy. Oh well, couldn't kick you out, but now you have no reason to attend those parties. Got yourself a little princess. All good. A liar and a cheeky princess. The perfect match, lol. Answer your phone! I'm trying to contact you. You could at least reply.
Who is this?
It's Sally.
You again? I had you blocked. Did you change your ID?
That's right. Blocked? No wonder Line wasn't able to get through.
Getting all those line messages. Who wouldn't block that?
That's your fault.
Why's that?
You're the one who invited me to some cheap local eatery on our very first date. First impression is important, you know. So, what the hell was that?
What was what?
Yesterday afternoon, I saw you go into that Italian restaurant. I thought you said you couldn't get reservations. What's more, with that girl you were with at Denny's. Really? An expensive Italian lunch for the likes of her? What's up with that? Is this some kind of twisted revenge? If so, you picked on the wrong girl, my friend.
Twisted revenge? Sounds more like your tactic.
Huh?
You seem to think I lied about my annual income and went ahead and complained to the organizers. You pestered me just because you saw me at an inexpensive diner-style restaurant chain. I would kind of call that twisted.
Well, you deserve it. You tried to con an innocent girl with your lies.
I didn't get kicked out of the club. That alone should tell you I'm not lying about my annual income.
What?
To be honest, I didn't want to carry on like this with a woman like you. Very tiresome to say the least. I have no choice but to explain everything to you once and for all.
Explain what?
The first time, it's true I was not able to make reservations at that Italian restaurant. And after that, the Japanese restaurant I mentioned? Do you remember that? That's one of the top restaurants in the city. Michelin top.
You're not serious. What are you blabbing about? You said rice porridge for God's sake. Rice porridge? Right. LOL. Beggar's dish IMO. Michelin? Give me a break.
Oh, I get it. You think rice porridge is some cheap beggar's food, is that it?
Well, isn't it?
What I wanted to recommend was the rice tea porridge with sea bream topping.
Seabrim?
The dinner menu costs $200 or $300, but the lunch menu is pretty reasonable. That's why it's so popular.
You're going to take me there?
Yes, I thought I would take you to lunch, and if you liked it, I was planning on taking you there for dinner.
Probably just the one-time thing, right? A poor guy like you can never take me there all the time, lol.
You still seem to think I'm lying about my finances.
True, isn't it?
I'm a vice president of a certain company.
What?
About 10 years ago, a friend and I put our resources together and started a company. The venture really took off.
Huh? No way. Vice president, you say?
If you do a search with my full name, you'll see I'm not lying.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you say so from the start? I give you permission to ask me out again.
Excuse me?
Let's start over. What do you say? I'd be happy to have some rice tea porridge with Seabrim topping. Can't wait for the next date.
Sorry, I already have a fiancé.
What? Not that Denny's woman.
That's right. We met each other's parents at that Italian restaurant yesterday. I suppose you saw us when we were going in there.
What? What about me?
Excuse me, but you dropped me, remember? I thought it was all over after that.
It was just a little mistake, is all. How was I supposed to know that you're some company executive? Another chance, please? That cheeky plain woman. It's obvious that I'm way prettier.
I should mention, the cheeky woman's father is the CEO of a major corporation.
Excuse me? A woman who's satisfied at eating at some family diner? A CEO's daughter? You're definitely being hoodwinked, lol.
I don't see any problem with a CEO's daughter eating at a family diner. What's wrong with that?
Huh?
She has a completely different value from you. That's all. On the other hand, our values are totally in sync. I feel comfortable being with her. I will definitely marry her.
You're not serious! I demand that you marry me! I met you first, after all! It's first come, first serve! Don't you even know that?
I really must disagree with your assessment. Besides, you have no right to tell me that. After all, you broke the club rules.
What?
I heard that you, not me, received a termination request from the organizers, right? It seems you got kicked out of similar clubs in the past. Running out of options, it seems.
Wait a sec. Why do you know that?
My current fiance's brother went to school with you, it seems.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. I talked to him and told him about you and all the hassle I was getting from you, and he realized who you were. Apparently, you have been attending these parties saying you were 33 years old. But you're actually 38, right?
How did you...
You made some derogatory remarks about my annual pay, but you're the one that should be ostracized from the club.
Did you?
Yes, that's right. I informed the organizers about the false age.
How could you? How am I supposed to get a prospective husband now?
Self-inflicted is all I can say. Please, stop contacting me. It's annoying.
You shit.
My brother-in-law told me all about Sally and her antics. Apparently she was on a blacklist due to falsely claiming her age and complaints from other club members. It seems she was unable to get into other social clubs. Her antics eventually reached her parents, and she was evidently severely reprimanded. I guess she learned her lesson because I haven't heard from her since. I was finally rid of those obnoxious line messages. However, 1 year later, I heard it from a friend, but apparently Sally got caught up in some online dating site, and she met some guy who swindled her out of all her money, and she went heavily into debt. Her dreams of marrying some rich guy were never in the cards for her, I guess. I hear she's working several jobs to pay off her debts.
Hey, Rita.
Mary?
Long time no talk. It's been like 3 years, right?
Yeah, time flies. How are you?
Good.
What are you up to these days?
Well, I actually moved back in town about a year ago.
Oh, really?
Oh, and I'm getting married. Yay!
Oh, really? Congrats. I got married a few years ago, too.
Oh, about that. Your husband is gonna leave you soon. Sorry.
Huh? Why?
Well, 'cause I'm marrying Rob.
What? You mean my husband?
Yup, he's so great. He's the man of my dreams.
What are you saying?
I'm pregnant with his child.
What?
I'm 3 months in. So yeah, he's mine now.
Hold on. What's going on?
Just talk to Rob, okay?
I will. Rob, can you talk?
What's up?
Is it true you got Mary pregnant?
What? Oh, she told you, huh?
So it's true?
Sorry, but yeah. I was gonna tell you tonight.
How long has this been going on?
About a year.
How did you even meet her? What happened?
She came to me, actually. She heard about me through her friend or something. She came up to me one day after work.
Oh,
Then we went to dinner together. Then we got drunk and...
you slept with her?
I'm sorry. I really am. But the thing is, I really love her. I tried to suppress it, but I can't anymore. At least we don't have kids, you know? And now she's pregnant, so I gotta take responsibility.
So you're willing to take full responsibility?
Yes, I know this is all my fault. I'll pay you in full for damages.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I know. I'm gonna apologize to your parents. And I'll quit my job. Can I see you too? I want to apologize to you in person.
No, I don't ever want to see you again. I'm going back to my parents' house. Talk to my lawyer from now on.
Okay,
Okay then, bye.
bye. I'm really sorry.
I talked to Rob.
You believe me now?
Yeah. Did you plan this whole thing?
Yeah, how did you know?
It was pretty obvious. Not sure why you wanted him, but
You want to know?
not really. You'll be hearing from my lawyer soon.
Lawyer? Why?
You're his mistress, so I'm suing you for damages.
Oh, okay, whatever. I'm sure Rob will pay for me.
Talk to my lawyer from now on.
Okay. Rita, what the hell?
Talk to my lawyer, I told you.
Rob quit his job.
So?
This makes no sense. He was supposed to be the next CEO. What the hell? Why did he quit?
Oh, I get it now. That's why you came after him.
What are you talking about?
You're right. He had a really good shot at being the next CEO, but that's only because he was married to me.
What?
My dad. He owns the company he used to work at.
What?
I was an only child, but I wasn't interested in running a business. So my dad introduced me to some of his employees, and that's how I ended up marrying Rob. But he chose you, so now the deal is off. He had no choice but to quit. I guess things just got too awkward for him.
Wait, so he's not gonna be the next CEO?
Nope, he doesn't even have a job anymore.
What? How's he gonna pay for my lawyer and stuff?
He already paid me in full, so I don't think he has any money left.
What?
Yeah, he's broke. He's probably out there looking for a new job right now.
Wait, what?
So yeah, you better pay me on time. Good luck. Bye.
I don't have that kind of money, and I'm having a baby soon, and I already married him! What the hell, Rita?
So Mary was looking to marry some rich guy. That's why she came after Rob, but she should have been more thorough with her research. He had a really good shot at being the next CEO, but only because he was married to me. And when she found out the truth, it was already too late. I heard they were still together though. Good for them. Rob was still looking for a job though. Things weren't looking good for him. I heard Mary had no choice but to get a job too. They asked their parents for help, but when they found out about what happened, they refused to help. They were barely making ends meet. Poor them. Oh well, not my problem. Have fun being miserable.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Mary, I'm sorry. I'm coming home a day late. Gotta make a detour.
What? Again? Your boss always does this to you.
I'm sorry. I know it's not easy being alone while pregnant. I'll be back in 2 days. You feeling okay? Everything good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm 5 months in now. I'm actually eating a lot. Doctor said I could start exercising a bit if I want. Sometimes I go to the park for a short walk.
Cool. How are your parents? Hope they're doing well.
Yep, they're really excited about the baby. I've never seen them so excited. They already started buying clothes for the baby. I'm only 5 months in.
Oh, I see. Tell them I said thank you. I'll get them something nice on the way home.
No worries. They're just really excited, that's all. No need to get them anything special, okay?
Okay. Take care, okay? Stay warm.
Yeah, I know, thanks. Come home soon.
Of course. By the way, where are you right now? You outside?
Huh? Why? I'm at my parents' house.
Oh, what a coincidence! I'm here too.
What? What do you mean?
What do you think it means? I'm right in front of the house. Your parents are actually right in front of me.
Wait, what? I thought you weren't coming home for 2 more days. You said? You lied to me?
Well, technically no. I'm spending a few nights here, so I won't be home for a while. So tell me, where are you? I don't see you.
Oh, I'm at the convenience store, yeah. Be home in a bit.
You sure? You're at a hot spring resort, aren't you?
What? How did you...
Look, I know everything. I know you've been cheating on me. He's your ex from college. It's been going on for a few months now, right? And I had to go away for a while for work. So you decided to go on vacation with him, right? Oh, and you lied to your parents, too. You told them you'd be staying at home, right? By the way, your parents are reading this too as we speak. You just can't stop lying, can you? They seem really upset. Your dad looks pissed. Your mom is crying.
Hold on. Look, it's not like that. I'm just with my friends. My ex is here too, but I'm not cheating on you.
So why did you just tell us that you were going on vacation? You lied to all of us!
Well, 'cause I was pregnant. I thought you'd say no. So, yeah, that's why I didn't tell you guys. You gotta believe me.
I know you're lying.
Huh?
I know it's just you and him. I hired a private investigator. He's been following you for a while now. It wasn't cheap, but it was worth every dime.
What? What are you saying?
Pictures, texts. I even got some videos. I printed it all out. I showed it to your parents too. I got more than enough evidence.
Stop! Why would you do that? Why get my parents involved?
You think I wanted to do this? It hurts me too, but I had to be sure, you know?
What do you mean?
The baby. Is it even mine?
What?
I did the math. I think there's a high chance that it's not mine. 5 months ago, you were spending a lot of time with this guy, so what do you think, Mary?
What? Stop saying that, Bob! How dare you!
So this is my fault now? Whatever. Here's the deal. I'm divorcing you. I'm gonna sue you both for damages.
What? No!
And I want a DNA test for the baby. If it's not mine, I'm not paying child support. You'll be fine, though. You got your boyfriend.
Wait, I can't marry him. He doesn't have a job at the moment.
Oh, that sounds fun. He got fired for embezzlement, right?
How did you...
I know everything. And after he lost his job, he's been living in your old apartment. And I know you've been stealing money from your parents to look after him. And that you used the money to pay for your vacation. It's over. We're done.
No, please, I'm sorry. I just felt really bad for him and I just wanted to help. I never meant to cheat on you. Please, forgive me. I can't marry him. I can't take care of the baby on my own. And I can't ask my parents for help either. Please, just give me one more chance. I'll do anything.
What? You serious? You already had your chance to come clean, and you blew it. All you do is lie and make excuses. I'm sick of this. I don't care what happens to you. Go to hell. I'm not raising some other guy's kid. And you're gonna pay me back for all the money I spent on you.
No, please, please. I swear this will never happen again. The baby might be his, but the kid has nothing to do with this. So please.
Now you're trying to use the kid as an excuse? You're unbelievable. The baby isn't mine. I'm done with all of this. You said you'll do anything, right? Fine. Get the hell out of my life and never come back.
No, please. I was lonely. Ever since I became a housewife, I lost touch with my old friends and you're always away on work, so I just got bored and I was lonely, okay?
What? You're the one that said you wanted to quit your job. I tried to stop you, but you said it would be fine. You didn't even listen to me. And you lost touch with your old friends because you were a jerk to them. You thought you were better than them because you didn't have to work for a living, right?
What? Who told you that?
Your old friends told me. They were really annoyed by you. They said you changed after you got married. And about my business trip, I know I'm barely home, and I feel bad about that. So after I got married, I asked my boss to keep them as short as possible, so I could be home with you. But I guess you didn't know that. You chose to be a housewife. Nobody forced you to do that. It doesn't give you the excuse to cheat on me.
Stop! Just stop, okay? I was really stressed out, okay? I just had to vent. And what about you, huh? Who knows what you're really up to on these business trips? Yeah, why am I the bad guy here?
You're insane! If you're gonna accuse me of things, get some proof first. You won't get any, though, because I haven't done anything wrong. Whatever. Just don't contact me again. If you've got something to say, contact my lawyer. No more direct contact. I'm gonna change the lock on the house, so don't come back. You're free to go.
Wait, no! We gotta talk about this! Come on, don't be like that!
I don't want to see you. Ever! I already told my lawyer everything I wanted, so I guess you get a lawyer too.
With what money? I don't have any money!
That's not my problem. I'll email you my lawyer's contact info tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. Good night.
No! Wait, Bob! Wait! Wait!
After that, I divorced her and sued them both for damages. I never had to see her once, and I got a huge cash settlement. They did a DNA test on the baby. It wasn't mine. No surprises there. I heard Mary broke up with her boyfriend. She left her kid with her parents and ran off somewhere. Her older brother and his wife ended up adopting the kid.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.